I burped. Oh my god, I love The Last of Us. I hope they re-release it again. See if anything else is freaking broken. No, I think we're good. Yippee! Final review. Alright, laying on me. Give it to me straight, Doc. Two out of 5 because no desire to replay it because you move so slow. Have I taught you about a little game setting called 150% game speed? Hmm? It's pretty good. Pretty good. Even with that, man, the maps are so big. Yeah, that is so true, bestie. I've actually already noticed that, and it probably gets way worse. Yeah, it's actually pretty crazy how bad some of the design is behind. Like, we talked about it. I spammed a bunch of it in Discord, and we talked about it, but there's just so many baffling decisions or, like, oversights that are just flat out a downgrade from Eternal. So even if you like that style of play, like whatever. Hey, my YouTube chat working now. Also, how's it going, HMD? Oh yeah, let me move my chat and my webcam. Oops, don't do that. Get the chat out of there. There you go. And down we go. Perfect. Boom. We're good. I wonder if it's worth it to have two chats. I can just swap that easily. Yeah, overall, I'm kind of liking Doom. Yeah, it's a bummer how much of a downgrade it is over Eternal in a lot of ways. I am excited for the big ball and chain weapon. And I think with all the difficulty stuff cranked up, it is pretty fun. Also, health and armor pickups are really weak compared to Eternal. Yeah, I guess I don't really notice too much because I can only survive 2 hits usually anyways. I think it does do a thing where it's like if you have armor, it like shield gates you kind of or something. Because I swear I've picked up just like an itty bitty piece of armor and I've lived a hit again with 500% increased damage on me, so I think there's something going on. One thing I forgot to mention yesterday that I think is one of the worst parts about the game, oh baby, I got Varuna and Chroma, is, and even Reader Man confirmed this is happening, is you can get a successful parry and it will actually hurt you still, which is giga cringe. But you can also...
Festus derives the word from Blatia, and supposes buffoons to have been called balatrones, because they were dirty fellows, and were covered with spots of mud.
This is 100% made up, right?
Spattered in walking, but this is opposed to sound etymology and common sense.
This is AI delusion. There's no way that's real. Anyways, for as rudely interrupted, how's it going, Mentarios? I fixed my issues. Took like an hour. It's cringe. But what I was going to say is, yeah, so you can parry, get hurt still. I've had it happen a few times where I parried. It also counted as me blocking, put my shield on cooldown, and I got hurt. Make it make sense. I think in those situations, what's happening is I am parrying late, like you're thinking, Seshi, but also another projectile's hit the shield. So I'm parrying it, but then I'm mistiming a second hit, even though that shouldn't be a thing, and then I get hurt. It has to be unintentional, like, or it's just bad. Pick your poison. Like, and it's such a foundational part of the game. They didn't get that part right. Man, yeah. It's still pretty fun. It's just, man, it could have been so much better. The dragon stuff is atrocious. The giant robot stuff is boring and brain dead, but at least it's over quick and not like giga cringe to play through. And then the core gameplay is in almost every way, shape, and form a downgrade from Eternal, in my opinion. I think the shield stuff is nice. I wish it freaking worked consistently, but I think the shield stuff is nice. Everything else is, I think, a straight up downgrade. But I'm gonna play more tomorrow for sure. I am enjoying it quite a bit more with all the difficulty stuff cranked up because it's like it feels like baby mode. And I saw I saw the vision slightly when I fought the big demon guy with like bat wings, and he just has like combos you have to parry, and if you get too far away from him, he just starts shooting you with hit scan guns. I like that. It's like, okay, it's like harkening back to like the puzzle combat in Eternal, where you have to deal with this guy differently, and he punishes you heavily, but he has a specific way you can counter him. Hey, Dontrell, how's it going? Soundtrack is poop. Yeah, I think the new Doom soundtrack is very mediocre. It's not bad. It's just boring. Like, it doesn't. It's basically. It sounds like it's like missing half the layers of a Mick soundtrack. Like, you know, he would add crazy synth and he'd add a bunch of layers to it that were not just standard instruments. There's that little oomph. And I'm not musically inclined whatsoever, so don't take my word as gospel. But yeah, every song is really boring to me, so that I've heard so far. I think the main menu song is the best song I've heard so far, and it's like whatever.
Of greater tastes. I can tell just by looking at you.
I'm new. I just subscribed. Appreciate it so much, Dontrell. Thank you. Try and put out a couple more videos this weekend. I do one Warframe video and one more Doom video. Especially you'll like the videos coming up. Like, there's one thing that's funny. The big hulking guys that like leap slam you that you can parry. If you shoot off their arms, they will still chase you, but they literally can't do any damage to you. So I shot off a guy's arms early on in the game yesterday, and I just had him follow me around, and we hung out. It was sick. I was practicing my Dead by Daylight rotations because I was just circling around objects, and he was following me. It was seriously a Pokemon, yeah. It was sick. I think it's gonna be a good short. I'm excited to do that. What game is this? This is Warframe, a free-to-play game. That is one of my favorites of all time. It's very sick, and it works really well on Steam Deck, and it's on iOS. I'm playing on PC right now. Been out for like 13 years, and they have done crazy updates over the years. Really cool game. Yeah, so yeah, that part was cool. And then what else? There's another part that was funny. I basically have two more Doom clips already I could post that are really good. Can't remember the other one though. But yeah, the Pokemon demon was sick. It sucks though because I wanted to keep him for the rest of the level, but literally the room I was in, it wouldn't open the doors until every enemy was dead. So I wonder if there's a level where that's optimal, where you can like escort the armless demon throughout the whole thing. I think that'd be pretty funny. The emo is sus. Get more spooky music. I like some chill vibes in my base. I don't like being terrorized mentally when I'm chilling. Man, I really do have all these already. I don't have to spend any ducats this week. Pretty good. I guess I could buy this chest piece. It's kind of cool, I guess. Who would I use this on? I don't know. I just buy it. Let's go.
Until next time.
Get some currency. I'm curious how much skipping there will be when speedrunners crack the game. Yeah, that's one thing. I got the super shotgun, and I was like man, did they give you the freaking meat hook? Because that is one of the best parts about that game. Which says something, because in a game that's all about insane movement, then that like stands out. You know it's got to be sick. That's also where like the crazy skill gap came into, is like the horizontal swinging and stuff. God, Doom Eternal is such a fucking good game. I really do want to play it again and play the DLC for the first time. I just watched your short saying Doom. Yeah. Yeah, we're just talking about it too. Like there's a lot of weird underbaked things on in that game, but it's still pretty fun. If it's on Game Pass, so if you're interested in it, Dontrell, Xbox Game Pass is a good way to try it out for like $12 or whatever. I definitely would be kind of bummed if I paid $80 or whatever ridiculous price they want for it. But for like $12 to play it for a little bit, not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I'll be putting out more Doom shorts this weekend too. You get to see the armless Pokemon demon hopefully tomorrow. I think already. Do I have Worm Prime? I think I do already. I got worms. Let's sort this by sell price too. And yeah, I'll be playing more Doom tomorrow too. I think I'm gonna beat it unless they start introducing like the most annoying enemies possible and it's just a slog. I'll beat it on max giga difficulty, except for the whole no respawning thing. And then after that, it's time for Expedition 33, which I'm very excited for. But I will not forgive the French. Unless the game's really good. Took me 15 hours to beat it. Yeah, I think I'm on mission 6. There's like 22 missions, so I need to speed it up. I did tinker a lot yesterday. I spent like an hour and a half just fine-tuning the... basically, I just ended up testing all the difficulty options, and then I just eventually cranked everything. And I replayed the first level because I missed some secrets. So, hopefully, if I can do like 4 or 5 levels a stream, it won't be that bad. The last few missions are very long, and... bummer. Oh, it would be fine. Also, another annoying thing is the dragon, when you're speed boost with it, when you hit sprint, it will like deactivate sometimes randomly. Like, there's so many weird, like very core parts about that game that just like flat out suck or don't work. It's so weird. It's still fun. It's fun to shoot demons. Dude, I hope there's like a mini resurgence of people playing Doom Eternal. That'd be cool if I can actually play it and there's like an audience for it. I think we'll just sell these for now. I think I already have a Bratton. We're pressing WAS while sprinting. Yeah, I was just moving left and right. I actually wasn't even doing that much. I was literally just, it's like when you're chasing the loot goblin guys and you shoot them and you're sprinting, it would just, my sprint would just turn off sometimes. Yeah, I don't even think I was even using WAC at all. I think I was literally just shooting. But maybe that's what it was. Maybe you can't even touch even the directions. Although I did touch the directions sometimes and it wouldn't happen. So maybe it's just like, you never need to touch directions, so don't touch it. Just be safe. Like it is a bug, but I can get around it easily kind of situation, is my guess. Or maybe literally it's just you put any input and you get owned. Everyone laughs at you. That's true. It could be 150 moment. There is a lot of weird 150 moments, like the big fat guys that shoot like the fence, the electric fence at you. It's so funny. The first projectile they shoot is definitely at 150% speed, and then the second one is normal speed. So it makes this weird situation where after you parry the second fence, if they are like antsy and shoot the first one again, it comes real quick sometimes, like right after you parry the second one. And then I also noticed the thing with those guys in particular, but this happens all the time with even with melee attacks. Those guys, like the fence guys, they'll literally just like be walking towards you and they'll rotate and shoot in a different direction. And you're like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Like the AI just whiffs stuff all the time. Melee attacks and like shots. It's so weird. And then another enemy will like pre-fire me. I'll like turn the corner. Didn't even know there's enemies up ahead. I'll turn the corner and run into a perfectly timed bullet that was unreactable. Like, it's crazy. So I'm wondering how much of both those situations are 150 moments. So I'm trying to get in the habit of every time I turn a corner that I'm unsure about, I just hold my shield up just to be safe. But it still happens. Like, there's a time when you're like dropping. It's like actually the most vertical part of the level I've done so far. I think it's the 5th mission. Or 4th, where you're heading towards where your dragon's hanging out. You drop down a lot. It's actually pretty vertical. And I was like doing a secret, and there's guys in the platforms below me perfectly arcing shots up at me. I literally can't see them at all. They're like in the trees a whole level below me. And they're just like perfectly lobbing shots over, like cresting over the ledge I'm at and hitting me. I'm like, there's no way, man. Yeah, it really does feel like just like an unpolished mod. That's a good way to put it. It's really weird. I keep trying to view the vistas and I get shot. I know. That keeps happening to me. It feels like they shouldn't be doing that. Like, they'll set up like a moment to slow down. Like, a voice sign will happen, or like, you know, a ship will fly overhead or something will happen. It's like, cool. And then you get shot in the head. As like right as it ends, it's like, okay, I guess I'm moving forward again. It's very odd. Yeah, I wonder how much. Okay, I was thinking that even like the parry bugs, or like the you get hurt when you parry thing. I didn't think at the time that it was like a intentional thing. I was wondering if it was like a 150% game speed issue. But Reader Man's getting it, and he's not playing 150% speed, so, and it sounds like you get it too. I played in HDR, and I don't really like it as much as when I watch SDR streams. That's a bummer. They're really leaving the HDR gamers in the dirt lately. Shake my head. Oh, HDR is way better? Oh, I see what you're saying. You don't like it when you watch it in SDR. Yeah, maybe I should try HDR out, and then I can have OBS convert it. I think it still looks a slightly weird, but who cares? I can try it out. And it's a bummer my stream started so late because of all the technical issues. There's like 6 people in here ready to go. I failed them for the last time. Alright, let's get this Galleon of Ghoul stuff done. Yeah, I'm still liking it enough to play it, so I'll still play it tomorrow. Did Moon beat it? Did he keep going with it? I haven't been watching him because I don't want to get spoiled.
Because you're a friend, I'm going to offer you something special. Just remember, one
free loot. Yeah, what else we got? I love active sales. Bone Widow is ready. I think I put a hoodie on him, cold. He's on 20 out of 22. His settings are the hardest options rated category, except he's on Nightmare. Yeah. Did he turn parried all the way down? And which doesn't really make a difference. But did he turn his own damage down? That was actually the thing I thought would be the most annoying change, because it would make everything bullet spongy. And it does make the big fat guys kind of bullet spongy. But it actually makes everything else feel way better. I thought before I turned my own damage down to 50%, it felt like I just shredded everything. And that was before I got the super shotgun. So God forbid I have the super shotgun now. It made the game actually way more like enjoyable to actually have to spend more than 1 second per enemy. He's not really exploring. The exploration's so straightforward so far. Like, it's not hard to find everything. It does take a little bit of time, but man, it's like you look at your map and you're like, there's secrets there, and you just go get them. The puzzles are very rudimentary. Yeah, I was gonna do children.
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe suits you.
Shut up, just kidding. It's a great joke, Ortis. I love you. Mwah. $724 deaths, Mamma Mia. I think all my deaths, not all of them. I did have a bunch of deaths yesterday. I think I had like 15, and I think I have like 20 something total. But so over half of them were from this one section where they lock you in this little circular platform, and they spawn stuff just right next to you. It's really tiny, and it's 3 of those guys that just leap at you. Oh my god, that part was actually getting me mad slightly, because almost all my deaths were either the melee guys would leap and whiff at the last second, making me fuck up my parries, or the fodder enemies would silently respawn on top of me, instantly hit me, and that would happen once or twice and I'd die. It was so annoying. Like, that part is so poorly designed. Like, you need a lot of room in that game. And if they put you in little closed-in quarters and have stuff respawn and hit you instantly, silently, it's so bad. But yeah, that was like over half my deaths, just that part alone. I probably had like 30-something deaths, actually, now that I think about it. I've died like once or twice in a lot of the major encounters. Just because you die instantly sometimes. At least at 150% speed, 500% damage. Cool chainsaw. That's a streamer moment. Unlucky. I don't think you would die until near the end if you played on normal nightmare parameters. Oh yeah, I haven't used a single life sigil either. I feel like that just cheapens it if I just like wake up and not die. So I got 3 early on and I haven't used a single one since. Thank you so much for the loot.
Communications await your attention. Please check your inbox at your earliest convenience.
I need one more handle. I love how you can hover over it in your mailbox and see it. I don't think life shield should have been in the game. It's very games journalism. Yeah, it's weird. I think it kind of works in the pandemonium mode or whatever, where if you lose all life sigils, you have to restart. That's kind of a cool middle ground where it's like, it's permadeath, but you have some mitigation around it. I think that's kind of cool, but that's such a niche thing. Like, 8 people in the world care about that. Other than that, yeah, it's weird. A lot of there's just so many weird decisions about the game. I wonder if ChatGPT developed some of it. Oh, you just restart the level? Oh. What the heck? So, there is no mode that is literally just one life. I guess you could just not pick up the sigils, but... That's so weird. That's even dumber than I thought. Ooh, did I tell you that Jen and I ordered like a tall freezer for the garage. So we have a garage freezer now. It's a fridge too, but you can just set it to freezer or fridge mode. So we got a Costco order today to finally use the freezer for the first time. And we got hella meats. So we're going to be giga grilling all summer now. I'm so excited. I got like a crap ton of smoothie making supplies, and we got a shit ton of meat. It's gonna be bigly. That's like the one thing I'm struggling with right now with my workout plan and diet is I'm still kind of low on protein daily. Like I'm making protein smoothies every day, and that's been great because it's like 50 grams or more of protein. So that's like guaranteed at least I get that. And then I usually have a protein-based meal. It's like Costco has these good burrito bowls. And then I'll have some yogurt usually. There's also these little like chicken pita things that are pretty good. So I'm usually getting like 60, 70 grams of protein a day. But they a lot of people recommend more than that. Like I'm trying to hit like 100 at least a day. And that'll be like the spot I just try to stay at, and if I go a little bit more under, it's not a big deal. But like 70-ish seems a little low if I'm trying to build muscle. So I'm very excited for the summer of meats. I think that'll be like exactly what I need. Dude, they said they're gonna. So this is a game mode where it's all low level stuff. And you only have a crappy gun that has self-damage turned on, which no other gun in the game has it on anymore. Warframe used to have self-damage on all explosive weapons, which was hilarious. There's actually builds back in the day around hurting yourself on purpose to like give yourselves different buffs or activate certain things. But this is the only gun in the game that hurts you. So you go in here and you have to like fight all these zombie guys without blowing yourself up. That's why people keep dying. And you can't even use your abilities. But the dev said if they bring this event back, they want to add team damage. I'm like, that's fucking hilarious. It's actually going to be like Helldivers moment. Everyone spawns in, looks at each other, and instantly starts firing rockets. Fucking love the devs. John Warframe is the beta of your game, yep. I think that would be a fucking hilarious. It would not go well at all. Like most people would instantly piss and shit and moan. I don't care. Just add it for one day. Make it optional. And I'll fucking do it and grief people. It'd be so funny. What the hell? There was an Excalibur Prime in my group. Another fellow connoisseur of the finer taste in things. Now, I will have to say, I think my fashion on Excalibur Prime kind of mogs his, if I'm going to be honest. But, you know, he was looking pretty good. He was looking pretty good. Can you believe? This is why I like April Fool's Day for gaming. Yeah, there's some good stuff out there. I feel like lately it's been not as fun, but I still giggle thinking about handheld Supernova team killing on Forsaken release. That was like made for you, man. That was sick. Ooh, cool gun.
The traitorous instigator skulks somewhere on this galleon. Find him.
Find him.
Capture him.
Trying to think of events like that I liked over the years. I know. Oh my gosh! I just realized they had that what is it? May 4th, the Star Wars made-up holiday. I was playing For Honor when they added that lightsaber mode, and I was streaming it. Guess who I was streaming it with? I was streaming it with Strippin, my best friend who really knows my name and all my intimate life details. We're forever immortalized together, playing the Star Wars lightsaber event for Honor. I I don't like how he just said daddy. I love it. It ruined friendships, so like Samson won't talk to me. Well, no, that's because you killed his friend in Helldivers. That's why. Different tragedy. No, I can't even put my tag on the wall, my glyph on the wall, because items are disabled. Strippin is the one shaking your bed beneath you and your young lad. Strippin more like soaking, am I right? Fellow Mormon people dodging the Eye of Sauron gaze from Joseph Smith. That'd be a fun mini game. Have to shake the bed for your Mormon friends so they can accidentally have sex while the Eye of Sauron gazes at you. You have to stop shaking abruptly.
Not bad for a tenno maggot.
What'd he call me? I don't think you could say that anymore, buddy. Is there anything else coming out soon that is relevant to our interests? I know Arc Raiders will be fun. I think we should get on the Arc Raider train. Any PvP game that lets you voice chat with randoms so we can roleplay with them is A-okay in my book. Monster Train, I did play the demo a little bit a few nights ago. It is basically just Monster Train again, which makes sense. That's not a bad thing though, it's a cool game. I didn't know it's coming out on the 21st, so that's pretty soon. Guys, there's gonna be a new monster in Monster Hunter Wilds. Dude, hop on and farm them. It's gonna be so... With completely new decks, yeah. I only played a few hours of the first one, but I liked it. I played it a lot when Elliot would go to swim lessons and go swimming. I would just play Monster Train. It's so funny because she actually didn't really learn to swim from the lessons, and then later that summer I took her swimming like 8 times. We just like hung out and played, and actually swam with her, and she then started swimming better. But I think it was like on a vacation we swam in a pool once, and then she like learned to swim instantly. I was like, okay. How do I get the Panzera pets? Is that one of the types of kitties?
Instigator skulks somewhere on the scout.
You're talking about the Panzer Volifala or whatever it's called. It's like the cat that shoots acid. I think it's a cat. If that's what you're talking about. That's from Deimos, I believe, which is the big gooey corrupted planet. And you have to use the lures. So you, I think it's a rep 2 or 3. You get the lure for that type of cat, and then you go out in the open world area of Deimos. You find the poop on the ground for it, and then follow the instructions and use the lures. He's got a chainsaw. There you go, buddy. I'm gonna pick you up.
I'm going to make you wish you were captured by the Lotus.
God, this guy's voice actor's so good. He has so many good lines. He's been like a character in the game for like 8 years. A lot of fond memories of him yelling at me. Good times. Yeah, so, yeah, if that's the cat you're talking about, it's on Deimos. I think it's like rep 2 or 3. You get the lures for them. And then you basically, you equip the lure on your gear wheel before you head out into the open world. And then when you open the world, you pull out that lure, and it will show on the map where the droppings are for the animal, and that's where you start hunting them. And then you follow the poop on the ground until you find another, like, their nest or whatever, and then you have to, like, do the call, and you have to, like, you push a button and it makes a sound like the cat, and then you move your mouse up and down to do the call, and then it spawns after you do the call correctly, and then you trinket. It's kind of obtuse to understand just by me saying it, but there's probably a lot of videos out there that you can like ×2 speed watch, and it will just show you really quick how to catch stuff. But it is pretty straightforward once you know what to do. You have so many adventure story games on the backlog, though. Yeah, I know. I was actually saying this to Jen a few weeks ago. I was like, if they just stop making video games tomorrow, I'm unironically think I'm still set for life. Like, it's gonna take me so many years to get through the backlog, and then there's so many games that I wouldn't mind replaying too. Yeah, let's just do this a couple more times. I guess I can do this more over the weekend too. I don't really care too much about the weapons, although I did hear the sword and shield is really good. It's like Captain America. You can huck the shield and it does good damage, so it'd be cool to get the sword and shield. Am I a new? Nobody wants to do the ghouls with me. There we go. Yeah, I want to try that that horror game too. That I got, the Proximate game. That seems cool. Maybe we can do that next Friday for the Sam horror game stream. I'll take over.
Traitorous instigator skulks
I'll sub in for Sam.
on this galleon.
Which way? It's probably this way.
Capture him.
Amen fire. Nope, not that way. I trusted you guys and you betrayed me. I'll never forgive you. Oh my gosh, he went down. He's going to outrun us.
Attention,
Found him.
insolent ghoul gods. This Tenno will blow up anything that moves
This is not accurate either. I just realized, like, how am I hitting him?
you.
Got him.
What you started, I finish.
He's so happy and jovial. Did you ever do a Bay Heck Santa event? Just give him a really patchy, gross beard. Have him fart around with his fat mechanical body on a sleigh. That'd be pretty good. Excuse, excuse. Sam sells to stream half sword as well. He never even beat Jeff Bezos. Classic. I mean, my character never even beat his own legs, so I can't blame Sam for not beating Bezos yet.
Filthy Tenno
I think I've gotten that one
saved us both
a few times.
from a future headache. I don't hate you right now.
I'm so salty that stabbing with the spear or knives and half sword don't work at all until you push the magic stab button. You literally do the same motions with your character's arms, but it doesn't count unless you press the stab button. Freaking cringe, man. I will not be seeing that game at Evo. Oh my gosh, give me that. What companion do you think is the best? There's not. I don't think there's one that's universally the best in every situation. I think the cat we just talked about is one of the best, just like general pets, because they apply statuses really well, especially viral, which viral damage makes it so you know, they take more damage. And they also come back to life really quickly with that cooldown. Did I take it off on this build? Let's see. No, it's Panzer. Yeah, this one. So that's pretty good workhorse for like any content, but there's pets that do lots of stuff. This is also a good pet too for some of the buffs, like reinforced bond, for example. If the companion shields is over 1200, you actually get a buff. Your fire rate goes up, so that's huge. And it's harder to get this high enough on some other pets. So I love this cat. I use them the most. But another really good one is Shade and Shade Prime. Being invisible, and the only thing that breaks it is like gunfire and stuff, is really good. So for example, one of the builds I do is Zephyr, for example, and she uses Shade, which looks like a dragon, so cool. And for Zephyr, I don't shoot most of the time. Most of the time, I'm literally just using her one, which is her dive bomb. And basically, if you dive bomb the ground, it does crap ton of damage with a certain mod. So I'm invisible that whole time I'm dive bombing people. So Shade works really well with her in that build. So there's like all the companions specialize in something different. So that's a good question. There's also a Helios as well, which is the guy that scans stuff for you. And that's really nice because you get free scans, basically. You don't have to worry about scanning stuff yourself. So scanning gives you rep with the robot guy and the relays. And then stuff you scan is also available for you to practice in the training range, which is called a simulacrum. So, yeah. Can't really go wrong with any of the companions. They're all good at something. Alright, let's go see what the weekly was. I forgot. I tried to do the weekly mission earlier this week, but the servers were having giga issues of heck. So I think they're good now, though. So let's go see what it was. I can't remember if I did Temporal or if I did Deepstone. Is it possible to get the Panzer without lore? I don't think so. I think that's the only way. I don't even know if you can like pay for it like with real money. I think you have to. I'm not sure about that, but I think, yeah, if there was an alternative way, it would be real money, but I don't even think that's true. I think you have to use a lure. They might just be walking around sometimes out in the open world. I'm not sure if that's one of the animals that will just natively be running around. Maybe you don't need a lure. Maybe you can just get lucky and find it walking around, but that may not be true either. The easiest way by far would just to buy a lure. And the lures are one-time purchases. You don't need to keep buying them. They don't expire when you use it. So you just need to buy it once and then you have it.
Owie, we're not. It's no Larunda relay. But it's home.
Yippee! On heavy attack hit, transfer negative status effects on enemies. That's funny. I like that one.
Okay, get your loadout ready because once you're locked in, I cannot pull you out without the whole run going ahead.
So yeah, I've already done this one, so I didn't do the other one. Oh, that's right. Now I remember. It's because that's where I was lagging. So I joined the DE squad last night. Oh yeah, I think you were talking about that the other day, Dirac. The Pager Ballas. Do you have a clip for that? Because I do want to see that. That sounds incredible. If not, no worries. I can see if I can find a I can make my own clip or see if I can look at it later. It's gotta be like top 10 dev stream moments.
One must make the best of things.
Let's.
Lloyd has tasked us with
Yes. Okay. So yeah, we were running. We do have Varuna now, actually. That's funny. So we have Nyx, and we're running Vesper. That's right. Okay. We can do that again. I wonder if I can make this even further beyond stronger. The reload speed is so nice on this. And it really synergizes super well with the gas damage. Yeah, I would want to forma it one more time, and I'd probably forma the... Actually, I could do a V again. You'd probably do a V again. And put it on Lethal Torrent. But I think it's fine for now. Alright. I'm going to use the restroom really quick before I do this weekly mission. And then it'll be a good time to run the Twitch ads again too. The dreaded Twitch ads. So I will be right back. Give me just a minute or two. I'll grab a beverage too. So BRB. I'm back, baby. Hello, Blossom. It's so cold in the basement. Always. I can't believe, man, we had like a week of like 70, 80 degree weather. It was so nice. And now it's back in the 50s. Celsius. We're all burning alive. Just kidding. Dahima. I mean, we could upgrade this bad boy. Why not? Headshot. Accuracy very high. It's a burst. Wonder if that would be worth it. That's probably insanely good, right? If it's a good status weapon. Because if it's a burst of 3 bullets. Whoops, I put the wrong one in. I'm dumb. On weak point hit, gain 30% status damage and ammo efficiency. I guess the ammo efficiency is completely wasted. I guess not. You're draining your health less, so maybe that's good. Let's see status. Continuous misery. On headshot. Yeah, I wonder. Maybe. No, you would want multi-shot for this. All in on the status. And then, what does it do by default? It's doing oh, because of that. Wait, that's sick. I forgot about this. Ooh, just viral by default. That's dope. I love it. This might be kind of a banger. So it's just, when we fully upgrade it, we can do that. But I think in the meantime, we could murmur it up. Okay, let me VIP you, Dirac. That way you get permissions. Give me 1 second. Okay, see if the link works now. If you don't mind. Perfect. I'm ready to feast this clip with my eyeballs.
Eye patch for Arthur? Ooh. Listen, he's too edgy as it is, okay? We can't.
I saw it. I saw the name.
I can't believe Arthur Nightingale was in Boston, though. That was crazy.
That was
You guys see that? Let's just not look at our squad mates' pets for today. Just a little heads up. Okay? I'm not joking. Don't do it.
Got the cans, got the feed.
What the heck?
Brother, I regret to inform you, you might be hearing from support after this one.
Oh, beautiful, man. Beautiful.
That's it. That's heinous, man. That's heinous.
It is a cursed beyond belief, indeed.
I'm seeing that some people in chat saw it, and that's all we'll leave it at.
Excuse the...
Uh-oh.
So good.
The joys of live gameplay, everyone.
We are live.
So funny.
Prime time.
Charlie, you're being neutralized.
What?
Oh.
What?
I died.
That's me dying.
Yeah, that's what that sound was dying, huh?
Wow.
You caused the spiral of insanity to begin.
Yeah, weird hours for sure.
They're in a tailspin now. There's no hope.
Oh man.
We're cursed.
I'll fucking do it again. I'm proud of you. Very good.
Okay, chat, we're going to do what we call a topic change. What did you guys like from the dev stream on Saturday?
Boo! They're just afraid. The only downside is Ballas may have actually enjoyed it. He must suffer. Yeah, excellent clip. Excellent work. Good job. Giga proud. What other? So it's gonna... Ooh, it auto combines. Gosh, that's such a cool thing. What else would we want? Could just put like critical delay. Yeah, just more multi-shot would be okay. You could put more viral. Actually, let's do multi-shot for now. Okay. So this might actually do okay. Even so, level 20. Randomize appearance. It looks cool with her colors. Okay, that looks alright. It's orangey. Alright, let's get this weekly done. Oh, I could do Netrocell afterwards too. I gotta go talk to that guy. I'm done.
I wouldn't want several experiments are threatened by the murmur as they near completion.
Yeah, we're good to go.
Good works via a three-phase response.
See, each rupturing fragments replace shuffling fragments. Rogue Culverins equipped weapons that deal 5 times damage to Overguard and Necromex. So we need to hit weak spots in the second one. That's it. Okay, so hopefully it's easy peasy. Just the first game mode might be hard-ish because it's defense. Swag, friend. Let's freaking go, dude. You can't lose with a name like that. Swag, swag, swag. Owie. Is it lagging again? Please don't be laggy. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I think we're good. Dogs. Let's try the Hema out. Not leveled. Maybe my build sucks too. It's doing okay. Not bad for how underpowered and my modding on it is. His energy gain super low? I forgot to look at that. Bro, is Zach posting? Yep. I didn't realize it was you. Hey, maybe it wasn't. We don't know for sure, right? I'm not snitching. I'm telling Zach right now. Yeah, I'm telling Zach that you hated his dancing at TennoCon last year. How could you say that to him? It's true? What the heck? I'm clipping it. I'm clipping it. I'm clipping it. Nice. Very good. I did the tech that Beef taught me. We'd be so proud. Is that back more like out of context back? Shut up. Why would you say that? You know I love context. Sleepy time. Biohazard. I'm shooting so fast right now, you don't even understand. I'm glad these servers are, or the game itself is more stable today. Feels good. Seshi's currently doing this with his fingers as he asks. Alright, so Jen and I started watching Severance. 1 million damage gas proc. That was sick. I think we're on episode 6 or 7 of the first season. It's pretty good so far. I like it. I don't really like... I guess I kind of do like some of the characters now. I liked it initially for like the mystery and stuff, but the characters weren't really endearing to me, but I think some of them are now pretty cool. Keep hearing good things about it. Yeah, it's on Apple TV. The place where shows go to never be heard from again. Except for Severance, apparently. Oh. I guess my shield gate wasn't done. Thank you. Oh yeah, I went Xenarok for this exact reason. Why did they summon him early? But why? Oh, he died. That was cool. Mr. Milicek is my favorite character. Yeah, he's very interesting. Dude, he's got some dance moves too, man. He was schmoovin'. Oh, so hey, wait, he activated it early. Ah. Are you kidding me, man? Unlucky. Maybe he didn't activate early. Maybe it just was cringe. Went from Clair Obscura to Doom Dark Ages is culture shock. Yeah, I bet. You could do it again, I guess. And research.
Master Entrati's experiments. Remember, our aim is to safeguard Master Entrati's experiments.
Yeah, I'm gonna vote yeah. My own thing.
Bird 3.
Yeah, Doom Dark Age soundtrack stinky doo doo. Okay, I'm in a cool state right now.
I like it. Several experiments are threatened.
And this week of trying to do the weeklies is cursed.
Love you too.
Yippee!
The murmur seek to
The
blind us.
mama.
Guard detail. Master and throt his sensors. I shall analyze the enemy's approach and attack to formulate a response.
Yeah, this thing attacks fast by default.
Go
Sheesh.
now.
I would like company, please. Any allies joining? Yay. There we go. Very good. Logging it right now. Thank you so much.
Death is just a journey, friend.
Yoink. Oh yeah, and I remember one of the reasons I'm losing energy or low in energy a lot is because of the modifier. I think it was half or 75% less duration or something. I forgot. Boom. Oh yeah, one annoying thing that happened yesterday was TikTok went down, sort of. Like, had intermittent issues, at least for me. A bunch of other people on like Reddit were saying it too. When I tried to upload my video, so it errored out like 8 times, and then it finally uploaded at like shitty quality. So I was like, thanks so much, TikTok, you dumb bitch. So that was annoying. So the TikTok still looks bad, like worse than most of my videos, like quality-wise. It wasn't my fault. I still did okay though. And TikTok is just like, there's always something going on that's annoying with it. For all the flack YouTube gets, at least it's like semi-stable. Metal Gear. Why would you activate the mech? You can kill it for free in like 20 seconds. YouTube allows AV1 encoding. Yep. Also, I don't know if it's true, but apparently if you set your YouTube streams to 1440p, it uses, I don't know if it's AV1, but it uses a different encoder, which apparently looks way better. I was trying to dodge. Oh, someone else picked him up anyways. I guess I'll pick up more now. Sigh. Little to no artifacting. That's cool. Which is Garbo encoder, just a grassy blur. Yep. I mean, it wouldn't even be that bad. I mean, it still would be bad. But if you could do, they just raised the bitrate cap, it would not be as bad. But it's crazy how low it is, too. 6,000. Yeah, it's wacky. My overshield. No! These guys don't have weak spots, I think. And that's very cringe. They should stop doing that right now. Grow ahead now. When is Warframe going to copy paste from unaffiliated artist portfolio? Dude, I didn't see the marathon live stream, alright? I need to look at some clips of it, but I've been looking at people's responses to it. Holy moly, it's like people talking like they just went to a funeral. It's bad. Like, that's how screenshots of like the art director or whatever, and he looks like he has a gun held to his head. Like the most depressed man I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, the subreddit, like the top post that I saw earlier was like, you have to delay the game, please, Bungie, delay the game. Not looking good. But maybe they're just going to start off weak and get better. It's a marathon, not a sprint, guys. I'll be here all week. And then he'll blow up. Bleh. And we're back. Final Shape was great, and that was last year. I know, that's true. Can't do back-to-back. Bungie should just play their strengths. They gotta go back to the drawing board and make increasingly weaker entries into the Halo series. Reach was fine, but they added dumb combat rolling and bloom to the Retrofuel. What were they thinking, man? Get this guy out of here. Let's get Halo Wars 3 going. Let's have Bungie take that over and ruin it. I never played Halo Wars because RTSs aren't my thing at all, and then also it was a console RTS, so it was like, no, I won't be playing that. But I heard it was really good. I heard both of them are good. They had no right to be that good. They were insanely good. Yeah, that's cool. Beep boop. You do be knocking. Was it as good as Brutal Legend RTS gameplay? Think about it. The reaction to Brutal Legend secretly being a weird third-person RTS will always freaking make me laugh. People were like really vibing with it for the first 2 hours, and then it's just like, what the fuck? Brutal legend. What else we got? What's Chicken Jockey and also Brutal Legend related? I've actually never seen footage. I watched my buddy play it for like off and on for like 3 days. He actually liked it because he likes RTS a lot too. But even he was like weirded out by the swap. It also had like I think it had PvP, right? Like either it was like a bot thing where you fought bots in like a standalone level. Like they had like maps for like either player versus bots, or it was PvP. I can't remember. It's just such a weird game. School of Rock. This is Jumanji 7. Oh. Yippee! Devs really be shoving PvP in every action RTS? Yep. Wow. Double not Tau Forged? How insulting. I think hopefully that was the hardest mission. It wasn't that bad. Double kill. Yeah.
Redirecting. I have incoming hostiles approaching at speed from multiple victors. Converging at marked location. Sweep and clear.
My energy. Just a crumb of energy. Thank you. That's a lot of energy, actually. Oh, baby. That was some giga damage. I'm so fast.
Steady on that. One at a time.
Get him. No books. No books shall live on my watch. Reload. He's so freaking fast with it, man. And my gas procs are going in. Yippee! Was it worth it? Yes, I assume. Giga Seeker of Hecht. Boink. Oh, the slam attack radius stinks on this thing. What the heck? Yerp. I'm watching this marathon stream. How is it? Tell me, buddy. Tell me. I actually do want to check out the highlight reel. It sounds so grim. The vibes. Dude, I saw a screenshot of people in Twitch chat spamming plagiarism will make you God over and over again. Oh, that shit was good. Do not envy their position on that team. It's like doomed from the start. And it's only getting worse. The vibes are in shambles. They've been assassinated. Buying 33 more cars will make me a god. Expedition to Pete Parsons' 33 car garage.
Lots of anger out there. Better luck next life.
It really is insane how many, like how much longevity the Destiny franchise has gotten, and how they've put out like a, you know, a fair amount of decent content to good content. When you realize just how shitty it is to work there, and how many horrible decisions have happened over the years there. And they put out a lot of stinker content too, but it's a miracle like anything good came out of that studio. It seems like. Even Halo 1, Halo 2 story, like the story of that development is crazy. Mercy. Here's your robot. No way. It always dreams of like upper management hell. Absolutely. I think it's actually one of the tales of like it happens a lot in tech companies. Not games in particular, but it does happen in game studios obviously. But like a lot of tech companies, if they like strike it rich early on, a lot of the people who are there from the beginning, right? They may not be the best management material or like C-suite material, right? They just happen to be in on the ground floor when things popped off. It seems like that's very much what happened with Bungie. But who am I to say for sure, right? So take everything I say with a grain of salt. But it seems to a lesser extent that's what happened at Blizzard, right? You had a lot of issues internally with a lot of legacy employees doing really shitty things or making really bad decisions from a PR perspective and from a internal development perspective. But I think when you like have a legacy company like that, especially if they get popular, big, and fast, a lot of people can get promoted who probably shouldn't have been. And it happens a lot more in tech, I think, because stuff is so explosive sometimes. There's a lot of bubbles that get big and round, and then they pop. But it definitely can happen in almost any sector. Inflates your alchemy big and round. Okay, I went through the floor. That was sick. It's weird because there's so many other games to take inspiration from. /me adds AI talking Darth Vader to Destiny. Yeah, you're welcome. Bleak news recently in the gaming world. Oh man, that AI talking Darth Vader thing is fucking hilarious, dude. Actual slop. Like him, like people trying to get him to say like hilariously out of pocket stuff is so good. Oh man. They already had to like hot fix him. Vader was being too unwoke. Someone tell Asmongold so he can make a 49-minute long YouTube video talking about how they made Vader unwoke. Vader was saying words of the Grumps variety. Oh man. People like trying to ask Darth Vader AI what his favorite race is. The only good things can happen. Dude, there was one part, or there's one clip. Vader's like, the proficiency of this Jeep Wrangler proves to be most effective. And then the player's like, I don't really like this Jeep Wrangler. And Darth Vader's like, should we destroy the Jeep Wrangler? Dude, what fucking timeline are we in? This shit sucks ass. It's okay, I'll just reinvest into Trump coin and everything will pan out for me.
Someone wants a word with us.
I did it! Yippee! Where's my heat at? Where my gauges at? My pressure gauges. Oh, I see them. They're in here. They didn't show up on my screen, but they're on my mini-map. Oh, this guy's got it. What a gamer. What a trooper. I can imagine the sheer amount of devs that would have said by me amount, I mean 99% said, please fucking good God, don't do this. Yeah, it really depends how many, oh, this guy's not shooting the shit. Okay. I think for sure the vast majority of devs probably said that, but I gotta imagine, like, how many people have been, like, ousted from the crew that would be speaking up against. That's what usually happens a lot with AI. It basically a lot of skeezy tech stuff, or just any industry in general. A lot of the sane people get pushed out either like with soft suggestions and power, or like overtly. Like if enough high up people want the AI in, they're gonna beat you down until either you're so sick of it you leave, or they force you to do it. It's a bummer. Yeah, what a stupid idea, man. It is funny that the voice actor, James Earl Jones, I think, right? The suited Vader, he was like allegedly totally on board for this, so he's like, yeah, man, plug me into the machine. I'll live forever, bitch. But he was like, Star Wars should be for everyone. That's why my disembodied robot voice should live forever. I spent 20 million on Trump coin and now I don't have to pay any taxes for the years. That's weird how it works out, huh? Slash me just gives Trump a plane. I now hunt humans for sports without fear of retribution. God bless America. Imagine if we all dived and cooped and streamed for fun. Let's ask Judy Hobbs Gaming how they feel about Darth Vader AI. Let's ask Judy Hobbs AI about Darth Vader AI. I got you, baby girl. No jade lights hurt my teammates on my watch. My Overwatch too. We need a lot more fire. Alright. Are they like killing all the dudes over there? Like, is that why I'm not seeing any fire? I'm not seeing enough movement out there. I see one fire. Sorry, Sam, we can't do what you suggested, by the way, because you have to hop on Helldivers to crash other people's games. Sorry, them's the rules. Stratagems, go! I spent the end of April and beginning of May making a database in ClickHouse in AI, creating scripts to transfer all my data into it from Google Sheets. It's very crazy what you can do with no experience. Yeah, no, like, there's a lot of stuff happening with AI, even, like, very recently that's like, oh shit, that's crazy. None of it, hardly any of it gets any sort of news whatsoever. But yeah, I use AI at work. For like a lot of like note-taking, recording, like menial task stuff, like data sorting, and like I even use it for like what's the best way to like write a automated test that does, you know, this and this. It's really cool. It is funny how often it will just constantly be giga wrong about the most random things, but like 80% of the time it's good. I still think it's a net. This is a hot take on my part, but I think it's a net negative. If you're speaking very broadly, and it's like we live in a society type situation, but it definitely has its positives. It's unfortunate, and it won't be regulated enough to not cause horrible issues. And also, it's going to take away a lot of jobs that will not be replaced, and rich people are not going to give a flying fuck. So, Godspeed. I don't really think there's a skill gap when it comes to AI. Oh yeah, there's a skill gap from different language models, and there's a giga skill gap from people using it. Like, I hate the phrase prompt engineer, but there is very much like you do have to phrase things certain ways to get a lot out of stuff. I'm still never calling anyone a prompt engineer though. Oh hey, piece of candy. Where's the fire? All the fire at, man? Yeah, AI is very pro-wealthy, anti-poor, which is so funny because it is so could so easily. Well, I don't know about easy, but you would think automating things like and then all the future fiction you could think about where it's like hopeful. It's like robots and automation takes care of a lot more menial, boring, less fulfilling tasks. But of course, that's not what's going to happen. AI is instead going to draw for us, and then we have to still have Amazon workers moving stuff. Although they have automated a lot of the Amazon warehouses, to be fair. But yeah, unironically feels like universal basic income is fast approaching a become a dire necessity, and that shit is not going to fly with the powers that be. So there's going to be a brutal transition middle ground, I think, for a while, which sucks. What do I know? I'm just a dumbass. I could be completely wrong. That's what she said. Oh! Turns out capitalists always seek to uproot the most expensive of a vital worker. Yep. Even at the expense of quality and safety. Often, I would say often at the expense of quality and safety. We're freaking done, bro.
99.3% purity. Appropriately conducted. Will be highly spallation resistant. How? Did you do this?
I did it.
I took the liberty of adjusting the initial process, yes, to prevent a heavy ion strike triggering a nuclear shower. Wouldn't do to have your radiator now with it.
Dude, what if Necroloid and Lloyd kissed? What if love bloomed on the battlefield? Melee duplicate? Okay. No Tau Forge, though. Bummer. I mean, I think small businesses can use it so easily to make their business efficient, but people aren't tech savvy enough for that. True, but it really doesn't. I think at the end of the day, it's really only going to benefit the people who kind of get on the ground floor when it comes to that, right? Once that level of productivity or efficiency or like automating a lot of things that used to actually take a lot of resources becomes the norm, you're basically just on the same playing field with everyone, right? So it's only going to be beneficial for the first X amount of years. I mean, that's the same with everything, though, right? That's not an AI-specific challenge or issue, but it doesn't have to be that way, but in a capitalistic society, kind of does. I think even outside of that, too, just like people are going to use whatever advantages they want. They are further driven to and encouraged to in a capitalistic structure, but I think that's even outside of that, it would still be very similar, at least in this very specific regard. Except for CEO, of course. I still am of the opinion that CEOs would be actually one of the easiest things to AI automate. I think CEOs are just C-suite in general are often the most costly from a just salary perspective, but also costly from the mistakes they make. And are prone to be the cause of a lot of downfalls of companies, and then they golden parachute away. You just turn them into AI. I think a lot more companies would do a lot better. It'd be a lot more consistent. And when if the AI fucks up, you shut that shit down. Like I automated myself out of a few dozen hours of work every month. Yeah. Yeah, like making I haven't found a super good use case for it that for me personally yet, but I have saved some time here and there, like having AI record meetings and translate it for me and give me a summary, even if it's not super. Like I would take better notes, but it getting like 80-90% of the way there is incredible. Honestly, that saves time, and then just having it start automated tests. Although I do have to fix a bunch of stuff, but you can prompt it to, like, once I know the kind of mistakes it makes, and then also you have to be very direct with language. You have to, like, one thing I've noticed is, like, large language models, you have to, like, say, like, run this test and tell me what the results are and, like, what results or, like, what issues you run into. You, like, don't just let it write code and say, here you go. Like, have it, like, prove its shit sometimes. Like, using language like that makes a big difference, too. Not sound like this guy, but the amount of power AI takes, yeah. Oh, yeah, from an environmental perspective, it's a disaster. Once it both capsizes in cost due to actual physical resources and monetization of access, another win for generational trillionaires. Let's go ahead and keep consolidating all that power and currency to a couple of really old, shitty people. Yippee! Yeah, it do be that way. Oh my gosh. I'm almost done with the night wave. Yippee.
You keep being you, dreamer.
I will. I will be me.
Let's get back to it.
Let's go upstairs. Can we do that? Is there a fast travel option upstairs? No. I mean, we're by the stairs. Let's go up. I need to see. I can't remember what I need to do for Deimos. I think I just needed to turn in mother coins, and I was done getting the invigoration thingy. Yeah, AI is there's a lot of similarities to like just the era of manufacturing improvements. There's gonna be a rough period where people at the top are gonna seize as much power and control at the detriment of everyone else, and then something might break and claw back a little bit of power for the little guy. Or now we just turn into like some cyberpunk-esque like techno-feudal society. Meanwhile, I just want to take my freezer full of meat and grill. I just want to grill, for God's sakes. I downloaded a few coding LLMs and run them locally. Current implementation of AI doesn't have to burn forests, but the paid services do. Yeah, it's like the law of diminishing returns. Yeah, I don't know. I've heard a couple interesting talks about like the LLM model and stuff, and like how there could just be like a literal wall you can't get over with that type of learning. Like you get up all the data in the world, use all the resources in the world, right? But it's still fundamentally not going to understand certain like more abstract or human concepts. Like it is interesting how they like, here's one example. I don't know how true this is, but like the whole idea of like AI models responding to you and not understanding prior context. So you'll like talk about something and then you'll try to reuse previous parts of the discussion with the AI model, and they will forget context, like what you said earlier. A lot of models now, what they do, which again, take my word with a grain of salt, is they'll literally just pipe in all the context. It's not like intelligently thinking, oh, you talked about this, I'm gonna look this up, here's what I said about it. It's literally every time you ask it something, it just keeps adding it to a big long history. So it like re-reviews everything you've said every time you ask it something. So that's how they're like brute forcing it understanding previous or prior context. And that is horribly inefficient when you think about it. So they're like, is there better ways to do that? Like have like digital mapping. But then that's its own host of problems. You can't just treat it like a database. You can't just like say, add this to this database, because different, like the same word or the same phrase can mean different things in different contexts, and yeah, it's hard. Yeah, this guy's a video card GPU spendy. I wouldn't know. Smile. It has a limited number of tokens depending on your parameters, which are not revealed to you. Yeah. I was pretty disappointed with like when DeepSeek came out. It made a big splash, and people were like calling it like the Tony Stark of AI, whereas like these guys in a different country made this AI that's as good as ours in a cave with a box of scraps for like $8, but kind of came and went. I don't know what like the lessons learned from it were and stuff. I really should keep up more with AI stuff. It's very integral to and relevant to my job. But I know I get like there's so much noise and bullshit. It's like it reminds me a lot of like cryptocurrency, where it's like there's just a lot of scam artists and people pumping up shit. So it's hard to kind of sift through all the noise. I need an AI to sift through all the AI noise for me. The lesson is that you can do something incredible with way less money. That's what OpenAI is doing. Yeah.
Now they blame me. Now they turn on me.
All right, calm down. Stop yelling. I got the glass thing right. Yeah. Okay. So I just need to turn in the tokens. Right. 2 more days of turning in tokens, and then I'm good.
The observation of martial discipline.
Mend the family, mend this.
How futile. But my shall we?
No, I'm getting low on tokens. Oh, brother. Let's do this first. Ooh. Okay, good.
Thank you, dear. Very Very kind.
No, I don't need to keep those. And this is like currency for tokens. Mother tokens are useless.
Of course.
It's fine. We'll just do more bounties eventually. It's not a big deal.
Go on, dear.
We're gonna do... I don't think I need a grandmother token to rank up, right?
Goodbye, dear. I'll see what else I can unearth for you.
Hey, Wyatt. Hello. Yep, Warframe's back, baby.
Is all I have left of my farm.
I just need one father token. Okay.
On Deimos, be aware.
The father, so I can trade one in. That's only a 100? That freaking sucks. Whatever.
May you have much joy of it.
Thank you, Grandmama.
Skippity-hop.
The Giga DeepSeek model they showed off was 671 billion parameters compared to ChatGPT's 1.8. Wow, that's quite the difference. That's cool. I didn't know that. I'm curious to see what it'll decide my career path. Lots of pivot points, so I wonder how much influence it'll have. People to people stuff will continue to demand people to people. I think people to people stuff will actually increase in demand and value. There's gonna be a weird, like, retro pullback on certain things where it's like you actually want that person to person experience or like communication to avoid AI shit. But I think that is definitely not going to even come close to fully counteracting like the market loss or the job loss for AI taking over stuff. But there will be a little bit of like people find more value when it's not AI related, if that makes sense. People care way too much about talking to a real person as they should when it comes to giving feedback. Yeah, exactly. There's always, like, it's not going to fully erase a lot of things. It'll definitely erode a lot of markets and a lot of jobs, but certain things will actually increase in demand due to AI, and people want to avoid it. So long as people can see this is a robot talking to me, people will never like it. I don't know, man. Like think of like what was it? I don't know if how real it is, but there was like a stat where it's like the youngest generation right now are more likely to, they're almost as likely to use like a AI to ask a question than to Google search themselves. Like, I think we're on the cusp of I see it very plausible ouch, that people or society in general doesn't care as much as first person. They're actually okay just consuming AI slop, even though it is worse quality and worse for them. The convenience will override all the other priorities, unfortunately. But there will always be X amount of people that will see AI as non-ideal and they'll seek out human interaction. But it could be a shrinking number, unfortunately. We'll see how my practice integrates or rotates. Rotate this. Can you rotate a fully rendered colored apple in your mind? I can. I can picture a bright red apple right now, and I can rotate it, and I can take a bite out of it with my mind. Can you do that, huh? Can AI do that? Yeah, probably. Imagine you're posting God, these devs don't play their game, and JohnBot replies to your Reddit comment, and how does that make you feel? It feels great, buddy. If you get a PR response from Robot, they're going to hate that, as they should. But here's the thing, is how many people, what's the percentage of people that would know that's a bot comment, right? And what's the percentage of people that will get mad? Because there's always going to be acceptable losses. I mean, think of like a lot of US companies or just Western companies in general sending all their tech support to like India and stuff. Like, it's a whole different, there's a language barrier, there's issues there. Obviously the quality of support suffered, but it was deemed acceptable for a lot of companies, right? So I think it's gonna be a very similar thing with AI. Like, there's already so many companies that when you go to their documentation or their help, it's literally just a language model that's plugged in, and you just have to ask it questions. Like, that's already happening. X amount of people. Do you mean to say Twitter? Yes, thank you. Good catch. In a PR world, any miss is detrimental. You gotta be certain. See, you don't have to convince me of that. You have to convince the CEO of the place you work at, right? There's enough idiot CEOs that are not gonna see it that way. And the more common it becomes, the more acceptable it becomes. Which then means it becomes even more common, and then it cycles. There is always going to be, like, this is a crisis, right? Like, we have to have human buy-in or pass-off on certain things. But I can definitely see, like, a lot of communications being automated. It really depends on the company and, like, what the PR entails. Like, gaming companies are in a weird state where the companies communicate so much with a larger percentage of their audience than almost any other industry. Like, gamers are terminally online, and they interact with the customers, success support people, and devs way more than most industries. So gaming might be like an odd one out for the most part. But I'm thinking of like Blizzard employees, like customer support for Blizzard, like people opening WoW tickets. That shit's all automated. Like, there's no way they already offshored a shit ton of that, and they already started automating that even before AI was like super prevalent. When the CEO's brand image tanks because no media wants to interact with them due to crisis, spurring the completely dead brand image. That's true. Yeah, like I said, there's always for sure going to be human need. Customer support not equal to PR. Yeah. That's why I was saying, like, it's different. There's different layers to it. I think at like the customer support level, it's giga going to be AI. But when you start going above that, I agree with you, you'll need more human interaction and decision making. But there's going to be companies that just fucking go all in on AI. Also, community feedback. AI can cluster feedback, but it can't understand the nuance, which makes certain clustered feedback more important. Yeah, I think that's one of the most biggest bummers is there's going to be a lot of things that just full send it on AI, and that's a good example where a lot of companies will just do the AI method, and you're just going to lose that nuance.
Hey, thanks, Setback. You're a real pal. I'm a huge fan of yours. Been
following for years. Tobias, thank you so much for the Giga Raid. The fat raid. Appreciate it. Based on what? You just joined us during our Giga AI Theorycraft discussion. We're solving the AI dilemma right now. How was your stream? What were you playing? Were you playing Doom? AI can't make me jacked. Yeah, baby! Dude, I've been doing good working out. It's like a month and a half now. I've been pretty consistent. I'm trying to get not gross looking by TennoCon, basically. I think this is the biggest my biceps have ever been, which is not very impressive, but I think I'm doing good. I am still too fat, though. That's my issue. I've never been in the situation where I am starting to become muscular, but I'm fat. Last time I got in shape, I was like 170 pounds, 165 pounds, and had very little muscle. I'm in the opposite situation now. It was bi-weekly, ZZZ? Nice. I've been really itching for something to play on the Steam Deck lately. In bed. I've actually been playing Slay the Spire, of all games, in bed lately. That's been pretty fun. God, I suck at that fucking game. I keep getting to the last boss. I've done like 3 runs. So I haven't played that much, but I've done like 3 runs. It's like the creepy lady with the skull on her head. And I keep getting to the last boss and like barely losing. I don't know if it's actually the last boss, but it's like the last part of the tower or whatever. And they fucking suck. Maybe drink Sam's beer at TennoCon. Do you think he'll remember my name, Seshi? The cut has been glorious. Oh my god. That is insane. That's such a crazy cut. I'm taking you to the race to 7-Eleven and feeding you really gross 3-day-old freezer sandwiches. 150? Yeah, I remember I went down to 160, like 65. That was like the best I ever felt. But that is like, I'm 6'1", so that was pretty skinny. What I wanted to do, I wanted to go down like 165 consistently, and then I wanted to build muscle from there. But then I just got fat instead. I think watching you play a card game would be extremely funny. Like, what kind of card game? The back of my hand, the Balatro in my hand. I'm gonna overcut during June. That makes sense. How the hell did you get 165 at 6'1"? Yeah, I was pretty skinny. I'm not playing Balatro. Stop. Yeah, so I'm like in the opposite state now, where my biceps are good, my shoulders are getting more developed too, and then I feel like I don't understand pec exercises. Like, I've been doing bench presses, and I just feel like I'm not like I've triple checked my form. Maybe I just need to do more weight. Maybe I'm doing too high reps. I'm doing like one. My green screen's in the way. I'm doing like 135, but I'm doing 4 sets of 8. Maybe that's too low. Maybe I just needed like heavier and lower reps. I always feel like my pecs never get sore enough, and I don't see enough definition. But I also could just because I'm fat. Like, maybe I have too much fat to see any muscle I'm developing. How much does score away? 6. Baladro Deuce the Spire. I love Monster Train. Monster Train's pretty cool. Yeah, I tried to fit the Bazaar there, but then the game uninstalled itself. So I was watching Northern Line play the Bazaar, and he's having so many tech issues. And every time there's like an update, you have to re-download the entire client. It's so fucking funny. He was crashing out a little bit. It was good.
Oh my god!
Yeah, take a bow, sir. Take a bow.
I cannot believe that.
Wow. This positive gamer just wow.
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 Incredible.
I love.
Sorry I wasn't on today.
Oh, no worries, Froggy. Also, thank you so much for the Giga sub of heck. I can send you some chess exercises. Don't use sword as an indicator. I know. I actually have unironically not been keeping track. I kind of have them in my head, right? But I have not been writing down.
Did you have the game uninstall itself because the game is made by shit devs or because they're greedy shit devs?
It's actually even deeper than that. I never installed it to begin with. Get owned. Get owned. What are they called? What's the name of that company? It's like Draft or like Tempo or something, right? It's like, we're so cool we know card game lingo. It's like run by that Reynard guy who went super giga crazy. Sandfall Interactive, he loves the French. This Seshi guy loves the French. Yeah, but back to what you're saying, Sam. Yeah, like Soren is not a good indicator. What I've been doing actually just going to failure. I try to do like 3 reps. Bench press only when I was doing 4. Because I'm like paranoid of like bench presses killing me. Like falling on my neck and I die. But I've been just doing 3 reps and I go to failure. On the last rep. And then so what's been happening as I've been getting stronger is the last rep. Oh, sorry, I meant rep. I meant sets. The last set, I'll do more and more reps until I'm doing like way too many compared to the other sets, and then I'll increase the weight. Now I don't have to think about it. I just do it until I can't. And by I can't, I mean like my form sucks.
I already know you haven't done your
I
cardio.
have.
Get on that treadmill.
No, I've been biking, dude. You can see the mat, the little edge of the bike is right there. I've been biking. Yeah, I'm making you man pregnant. Get owned. I bike 3 to 4 times a week. I've only okay. To be fair, I've only been doing 20-minute rides. I could do more, but God, it's so fucking boring. The fucking green screen. It's just a second green screen back there with a. I just photoshopped a bike in there. My strat is 8 to 12 or 3 to 5. When I get to 12, then increase the weight. Yeah. Oh man, that's exactly like 12 is like the number where I'm like, this is too many. Like it's time to up it. I'm the same exact way. Gosh, you're so smart. But obviously, you're in way better shape than me, so. But yeah. Maybe I should do 3 to 5 for bench press. I'm just so terrified that like if anything happens, I drop that bar on my neck and I die. I do have like the safety bars that will catch it, but I don't trust that shit. Just don't put on the clamps, the nipple clamps. You can't stop me. I remember watching Rainer invite a girl to play Hearthstone on stream over and then try to flirt and then getting nowhere. That sounds incredible. Maybe I would become giga religious and seek God if I produced such incredible cringe. I can't wait for you to have the green screen not up and then randomly pull it up and it squeaks. Yeah, I have some ideas for some green screen bits. I have some I've already edited out a little bit too. There's some good ones. That's a good one I'm thinking of. I already did the bit when I did that first stream when I started streaming regularly again. I did the bit where it was me in the chair saying I wasn't feeling good at the cancel stream, and then I pulled the green screen down and it was real me behind it. That was sick. I get it if you need to rest on your chest. Actually, what I started doing with bench press, because again, I'm like obsessed with trying to make it sure it's actually building muscle, is I am forcing myself to rest it fully for like a second or two. Try and eliminate any like momentum. But noticing I was actually just like blitzing through them, and I was like, I'm probably using momentum too much to like cheat. So I'm like forcing myself to stop for a second. I'm doing that in general with everything too. I am home gymming, yeah. Can you see any of it back there? Yeah, you can see it. So I have the bench right there. And then I have my sick are they Bowflex brand? The dumbbells back there. They're the click ones. So you just adjust it to whatever weight you want, and then you pick it up off the station, and it has that weight. They're so fucking cool. But yeah, and then I just have a normal bench I got from it's like a Gold's Gym generic one I got like 8 years ago. Then I just have a 5 foot. It's not an Olympic bar, unfortunately. I just have like a normal 5 foot bar back there. But I'm not doing any crazy weight that would make me an Olympic bar. Just throw the fucking bar halfway across the room. Damn, you right. Yeah, I'm also being bad right now. I'm not doing any leg-specific exercises other than calf raises. I should do squats again, but I hate squats so much, and I have a bad knee, so almost every time I've been kicked out of doing workout routines is because either I get sick or I get injured, and I'm just like terrified of being injured because I want to keep the momentum going. Hey, don't lick the green screen. Stop it! Stop licking the screen! Thank you. I feel you on the bad knee, yeah. It's a bummer, but it is what it is. I will say, though, I'm hoping that me biking on higher than probably normal resistance is helping with the leg muscle at least a little bit. It's far from ideal, but I'm like right now, like how I've been treating this workout cycle is I am trying to I'm not trying to track anything very hard. I'm not trying to like overcomplicate it. I'm trying to keep it very simple, probably very I could be doing way more, right? But I just want this to be a thing I do every day, or at least like 4 or 5 times a week. I just don't want to get burnt out, or I'm just trying to keep it as like a part of my life that I just keep doing instead of like over obsess about it for like 3 months and then I crash out and stop. Like that's what I've done every time up until this point. So I'm just trying to keep it simple.
try to do it for like a year, see the results, and then I can build upon those results, right? Once I am in decent shape, it becomes much easier just to add, like, maybe I now add squats to the rotation, right? I need you to hop on trials 30 hours straight, then quit. Yeah, that's my personality, is I ADHD hyper-focus on something until it fucking burns all the synapses in my brain for that particular activity, and then I never want to do it again. So I'm trying in my best to avoid that this time for exercising and weight training. Going well so far. Here's another little trick that I've been doing that helps a lot is I basically give myself a built-in reward. So every time I'm about to work out, well, not every time, most of the time I'm about to work out, is I go and make my protein smoothie. So I get to have a delicious smoothie as I bike and work out and stuff. So that's kind of nice. I'm actually like Pavlov's dogging myself with the smoothie. And it's become like a ritual because the cats love, like I put like a tiny dollop of like heavy whipping cream on top, and the cats fucking love that shit. So every time they hear me making smoothies, they just like run up to the kitchen and sit and wait for me to give them a little bit of cream. So that's really been helping a lot too. I fucking love smoothies, man. And now we have a big freezer in the garage, and I have so much smoothie stuff stockpiled. I have so many chopped up berries, frozen bananas. I got some stuff from Costco, which is like pre-made mixes. It's sick. And I also did, so I usually use orange juice as the base for a little bit of vitamin C. And I like my smoothies chunky, so I don't use too much. But I used an energy drink the other day. That was a fucking good pre-workout, man. I gave Elliot a little bit of energy drink smoothie. That shit, she's like, this shit is fucking good. I stayed up 37 hours to finish Claire Obscure. Go ahead and ask me about consistency handling things. Why do you love the French? That's my first question. Second question, do you feel bad about loving the French? I'd love to hear your responses. You want sugar-free protein pudding? I was eating the Jell-O snack things, or like 0 calories, a little bit of protein. But yeah, if you have, there's probably something way better. That'd be sick. I'm a hate watcher. Understandable. Yeah, give me the recipe, bro. Also, everybody's just hearing somebody like moan in her ear this whole time. That's my bad, y'all. How much rep do I have left? We were talking about AI too. We got sidetracked by being buff.
If that concludes our business, I shall bid you farewell.
Conclude these nuts. Anyway, Sam, can you give me the patch notes on why Valk is going to be ruined with the update? Shake my head. I can't believe you guys are doing that. Do not pull up the folder. Don't do it. Do not talk to me about Valk. I can't believe we're ruining her. I do level cap 40 hours a day every day. And now she's dead. Third least Warframe. Least played Warframe, by the way. I am not at work right now. But did Marius put my foot this time? It's like a Where's Waldo? Where's Seshi's foot? They get any more influences? Oh my god. Max Rake melee influence. I'm a piece of shit. I'm so meta, guys. This is a good build for her. Yes, I assume so. I haven't played Gar in a while. Let's go do a bounty really quick.
You are here
I need to
assist.
Sam, are you sure you're not working right now? I got a quick question. It's no bounties available. Refreshing in negative 260 seconds. Just putting that out there. No pressure. No pressure. Why do devs nerf my fun and PvE game? I'm not competing with players. So true. Trivializing your single player game is always a good thing. I'm not Sigma. Please. I need to be Sigma. I wonder if that's a bug with going down to the sanctum and coming upstairs. The bounties bug out. If you're in the instance for too long or something. Because I was there for a while talking about fitness. Fitness D's nuts in your mouth. Think about it. When's Warframe going to add a game speed slider? I want to turn it to 150% and play Titania and fly into walls at Mach 4. Please.
Yes, there are bounties.
Yes.
If you have the interest.
I do.
I appreciate one who is not afraid of a little work.
Thank you so much. I love you so much. You're so cool.
Unsurprisingly, you are not our only guest. A stranded Corpus agent, Latrox Un, has run into difficulties amid
When's Warframe gonna make Peace Frame? I made that joke a few days ago, and nobody laughed. So, in honor of you saying that great joke, I'm gonna laugh real loud. Ready? 3, 2, 1. There you go. Good joke. Good joke. Soon we'll have peace in our time, and pea in our time. The green plant.
I suggest eliminating
And I ruined it. I feel real bad now.
Construction materials.
Oh. Me when I'm frozen. Loser. Why are these guys the tankiest MFers on the planet? They're so cool. Slash me waste all my energy to kill one guy.
That should be sufficient.
Thank you.
Use the vessel to begin infusing the bait.
Adventures Ultron reference. I freaking love Marvel, dude. I got chills when I recognized the characters on the screen. Holy moly, that was sick. Yippee! Can I do a energy thing again, or is that cool? Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, heal that, bitch. Sorry, Ashton just invaded my skin for a moment. He was forced to watch Dune at ×2 speed. So for the workout thing, I've always work out all day, sleep, and then 4 hours to do stuff. So all I do is curls, shoulder workouts, squats, alternating between every game and match. That's sick. Yeah, I one thing I would like to try is like the I'm probably not gonna do it because it's overkill. But it'd be cool to have like a standing treadmill. Like, not standing, but like a small, like low profile treadmill. And then put it like right next to my desk so I could like play while treadmilling. I think that'd be sick. There was a guy on the Dota 2 subreddit way back in the day, like right when the game came out of like open beta, and he literally lost like 100 pounds playing Dota 2 while treadmilling. He'd like treadmill like 5 hours a day. It was sick. I was like, damn, that sounds cool. I want to do that. But maybe I'll just stick to watching Northern Line get mad at video games while I bike. This guy loves One Punch Man. Also, Atlas, if I must play Warframe, I am legally able to play about my spin to win character. That's true. Sam, can we get the patch notes on Atlas? Thanks so much. I gotta be more energy efficient on this character. I guess I'm only killing like one enemy per hour.
The infested appear to see this as a territorial dispute. They are not backing down.
Yippee. Also, more range would be cool on her lash. Oh no. Yeah. I need a sitting treadmill. That'd be cool. Just work out your glutes. I killed him. Silly Sam, they're sitting treadmills for paraplegic. Ah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, Sam's a bigot. Enjoy your job at 7-Eleven. My cardio is incline walking. I only listen to music, and I always have Britney Spears in rotation. For the cat. Oh, I like that. That's good. I could do that. I might try that tech out. Do my model walk. That's good tech, Jim. Okay, it's very green. Oops. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he dead. Hey, get slapped. Losers. Why is he so tanky, man? Yippee. You wear high heels? I've tried wearing high heels a couple times, like around the house as a joke, or like at a party and stuff. My uncoordinated ass could never wear high heels. I can't even blame my bad knees on it. I just am in goofy who can't stand up straight. I need more surface area. Sam has mastered the MySpace angle on his phone. Very good. Batman couldn't even get that information on me if I did it. Nothing wrong with some heels. They show off your calf muscles giga well.
These are a rich source of biological data on the infestation.
Yeah, I can't pull them off though. Not for me. I bet I would look great in a sundress though.
Purifier operational. Prevent any infested from interfering.
Any fellow Redditors? The sundress debate on online. I've got some TikToks about it, and actually unironically saw a Reddit post about it. It's so funny, where it's like girls will ask like their boyfriends or husbands what type of clothing they like the most, like what they think they look the best in, and a very common answer is like sundress, and then like 90% of guys actually have no idea what a sundress is. That shit's so funny to me. Hello, Jabus. How's it going? Thank you for the compliment. My worm has been defeated. Please help. Oh. Worm down. No, come back. I love you. Oh, I got stuck in the rock. I'm a loser. I got you, buddy. Did I ever held your hands out like FPS before? Only to make fun of FPSs that do that. But never like unironically. I don't think many humans have walked around like FPS characters. Can you please pick it up? One is the loneliest number. I might not pick up energy, by the way. There we go. Got some finally. I missed. Green screen idea, whiteboard of the Marvel Cinematic Universe lore. That might be hard to read. I had to think about that one. Won't lie, I'm probably guys in that walk around with how Source Engine character hold the Half-Life 2 crowbar and just swing their arm at the elbow rapidly without moving their body at all.
Destroy it with weapon fire.
With weapon fire.
Okay, now that they're good and mad, hope you're ready.
Eh. John Melee. What the Sigma?
All hostiles down. Move on and destroy the next hive.
Green screen idea. A picture of the 1999 living room, but it's Seshi laying down on the couch. That could be good. That actually is a good idea to do the back room from the Warframe. We could have we could turn it into like a talk show setting and have guests show up. I can just move them across the screen on OBS. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's keep them coming. Giga brainstorm of heck. Yeah, that is a good one, Jeebus. Definitely the winner so far.
Oh, look! There's a hive! Nuke it! Okay, now that they're good and mad, hope you're ready.
I'm not ready. He's feeling the pressure, guys. Can we get a sequel of Jeebus' great idea? Or will the sequel curse catch him? No pressure, by the way. Say Halo 2. Do not start singing Blow Me Away. Gabe breaking Benjamin be like, blow me. Oh man, that was a good joke. Oh my gosh, I'm turning Blow Me Away on right now, dude. He's gonna do it. Thanks for the minor. I'm done pretending I don't love that genre of music. Hell yeah, brother. Embrace it. How many Benjamins you gonna break? Incubus, more like see you, bitch. As I turn on Incubus. Hello there. The Death Stranding room, but it's Sam in the background flexing. The Death Stranding room actually would be good. That's a good one. It doesn't even need Sam. We could get some other stuff in there. That's a good one, though. Another banger. Good job. PJ would really like having Sam in there, though. Hey, I got a free cat. Cool. I love Kojima. He's so handsome. Did I tell you guys that I watched Jen and I watched Eris play PT a few nights ago? That was fun. I never had seen him play it. And it's so long ago. This is before he fully hit second puberty and changed his voice for a TV. So he is doing his old school very nervous high pitched laugh every 20 seconds. It's pretty good. The best part is he watched someone else stream the PT demo in almost its entirety, and it was like, that isn't that scary, I'm gonna play it. He almost immediately hops on, starts playing it, and even though he's seen it all before just moments ago, he's shitting his pants and stalling constantly and doing the high-pitched laugh. It's so good. Yeah, the old VOD. This is when he was at his other room, his other place. No ceiling fan. Yeah, it's the room. I don't think it's the... We didn't get that far if he does throw his controller in that VOD, but it is the same room that he threw his controller in. And that gif of him throwing it to himself and catching it is still incredible. Change your background to Balatro? Alright, you're banned. Sam's gonna write up the patch notes of why you're banned. It's because you're too handsome. I need more energy.
Here we go. Processing. Oh, I hate it here. Hate it. I would give anything to get off this forsaken.
Oh, it's not that bad. This is quite a defensible position he's taken up. Sit back here, me out, wife prank idea. All right.
And that, my friend, is a clean sweep. All samples uploaded. I'm going to lie down.
Congratulations, Tenor.
How many Benjamins am I going to break? What do you mean by that? Hey, man, I need change for 20. That's what I meant.
Data he just sent, for example, is acceptable.
Okay. Green screen idea. Shroud setting his damage received to 50% for Doom. Did he actually do that? What a turbo, Chad. This game is too hard. Setting idea. Shroud saying animated anything isn't good because it isn't IRL. Shroud definitely has how can I put this delicately? Really stupid takes a lot of times. But don't we all? Replace her ringtone on her phone to the Balatro losing. That is a good idea. Oh my god, you're full of ideas that are bangers tonight.
My son.
My son.
I am open to dialogue.
Open this.
On Deimos, be aware.
The orb, shall we? Oh, magnificent. I'll be right here.
Alright, how much left? 69. Oh my gosh, cool number. So we need to do 2 more days, unfortunately, but no big deal. Green screen idea. Sure, for St. Clair obscure story is mind-blowingly bad. Oh my god, he's so dumb with it. If Surefour doesn't have a squeaker in his Marvel Rivals team screaming at him every 8 seconds, the game's bad. I don't want to reiterate stock points and step back beats it. It's so funny. That's so funny, man.
If that concludes our business, I shall
Green screen idea. The camp from Claire Obscura, and there's Equine T-posing. I don't know who Equine is, but that sounds good. Claire Obscura. Background would go hard. Why is a horse posing? That's not a horse! That's probably someone's name. You're lying. Okay. Equine means horses? Yeah, no joke. I don't think he's talking about a horse, though. Why don't you equines some more? Yeah, she is. He is. Name every horse. Epona. John Horse from Red Dead Redemption 2. The talking horse from the old black and white TV show, and then make him talk. Look like he was talking by putting peanut butter in his mouth. Shadowmere? Oh my gosh. I would say invincible, but you can't tell they're there because they're invincible. Butt Stallion? Oh, it just reminded me of that Borderlands exists, and I'm sad. Hey, no licking. Don't lick. Come here. Okay, that's it. That's why I forget that. It's funny to me that there exist people who are excited for Borderlands 4. Yeah, it's pretty wild to me, honestly. Granted, there's like a good chunk of people that know it's like kind of mediocre or going to be mediocre, most likely. But like just having a co-op looter shooter is fun, right? So mad props to people who feel that way about it. But yeah, there's actually some people on the planet that are like, oh, cool, Borderlands, sick. King Goliathan, hop on the Final Shape raid. No, that's Monster Hunter. You're wild. You're wilds. I just said MHW. I could have meant Wilds or World. You don't know. Also, now let's call Monster Hunter World Monster Hunter Worlds. Add the S unnecessarily to piss people off. That shit's funny.
Mining isn't my only interest. See you again, Chip.
See you again, Chip. Does the bird count? The middle finger? Yes. That counts as number 1 because you're holding one finger up. Can we get another marathon ARG, but this time the big reveal is I plagiarize Artful. It spells out the URL from the artist's website that they stole everything from. That would be a sick ARG. Also gets you 5% off at a Chipotle restaurant. Any stuff here that I need? Oh shoot! This is the week I don't have anything hardly. Oh, I have 2 of them. Hate Incarnate would be good. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this by tomorrow. Wait, no, today's Friday. I could do it Sunday or Saturday. I heard this one's sick, but I think making this weapon sucks ass. If I remember correctly. Ask me later. I dare you. What was the other thing I need to do? Fortuna something. No, I'm done with Fortuna. No, Earth is what I needed to do. I need to kill Eidolons. That's what it was. The day ends in an hour. Does that mean it ends in 9 minutes? I guess I could just run this a few more times. Yeah, let's run that 1 or 2 more times.
Operator.
Operator.
Do you know which finger the corpus used to count their money?
The index.
The index.
Ah, classic.
An instigator cowers somewhere in the bowels of this ship.
Bowels. Oh, I didn't hop on Hildren. Oh, well, hopefully I don't die. Sam, are they adding team damage to this game mode? Please do it. It'd be the funniest thing. Also, add it to the scoreboard how many team kills you have. Also, make reses unlimited. Also, if this game you die in real life. Ow! Ah! No, don't do that. I lied. Don't do it. Ooh, you could shoot people while you're getting up. That's sick with the rocket. You're immune to damage. Oh no. Oh no. I've been poisoned again? Is this guy farting out poison? This guy's cheating. Got him. I have another 5,000 hours of Claire Obscuro seed in my brain. Are you French? 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 I had a dream a few nights ago that I was in a online fight with what's his face, Ben Starr, aka Clive Rosfield, aka Should I Prime, aka Arthur. I remember I was hanging out with Jen and I was explaining to her how Ben Starr hates me. That was a good dream. You gotta stop dreaming about Ben Starr. You can't stop me. I think he's the manifestation of my guilt for not playing Balatro. And all the societal pressure that you guys have put me through to play Balatro. He is, of course, John Jimbo himself, so it makes sense. He had a sign that says Jeebus loves you. Smooch to set back ship. Can you actually do emojis in the signage in this game? That'd be cool. I think Jeebus loves you would be a good sign. I'm convinced Ben Starr is French. Keep on the down low. Don't break the conspiracy yet. We need hard evidence. And soft penises. Or whatever, I don't know. Let's see. What's the name of these new weapons? I think one starts with a T. Tyler 1. It's a melee. They're both melee weapons, right? Yeah. Hey, Basil, what's up? Meow. What the heck? This thing looks sick. Atlas's signature weapons. Ah. These guys. Yeah, I knew it starts with the T. We need one more handle still. Dear God, why? This sword looks freaking cool. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. And we need one more handle up here. Gosh darn it. So...
Operator, I run diagnostic
we just need
regressions.
one handle from each one.
You don't need to thank me.
Yippee! Alright, let's run it one or two more times. Surely we'll get it. I personally wouldn't digest any media that contains Ben Starr or Victor Borba. Certainly not Claire Obscure. Wait, Victor is in... There's no way he's in it, right? He does songs. He just singing in it. He sings. He buries a light deep within the French. If I can use a katana. What? This is the perfect video game. What the heck, dude? I didn't know that. I can use a katana. On this mission that I'm doing, Jeebus, it's a special mission where they only give you a shitty rocket launcher that hurts yourself. I can't use the one on this mission, but yeah, I can swap to a katana for another mission. He goes extremely hard and it's in French. Dude, come on. Alright, I'm very happy I am giving up and finally becoming a French apologist and playing this game. It's the perfect game. What would really make it the perfect streamer game, though, is if they nerfed some bosses between release and now, so I could beat it, and then you guys would be like, yeah, that boss was harder back when I played it, but good job, I guess. Then it would become a perfect streamer game. I do have some cool katanas, though, Jeebus.
Back in the bag, ghoul. I'm never letting you out.
Mamma mia. Okay, we just want to see the word handle in the loot. Yeah, I heard the sword and shield that comes from this mission is super cool. This mission's so funny. Like, getting new voice lines from Bay Heck just for this mission is pretty cool. Boom. Yippee! Handle, handle, handle. I made you out of clay. No! You're actually getting a good amount of plastids from this, too. Like, for how quick it is. No handle alone. But what if we did it again? One more time. Surely we'll get at least one handle, right? Jeebus, did you hear about the Darth Vader AI in Fortnite that talks to people? What are your thoughts on that? No. They unironically added a AI ally in Fortnite that is Darth Vader, and he listens to your mic, and the AI will respond to you. And it's like the fucking dumbest thing ever. So like a bunch of Zoomers are asking him like politically charged questions and stuff. Oh, it's a nightmare. We live in hell. No, it's actual like generative AI answers. Like they have like James Earl Jones like said, yeah, fucking plug me into the machine, bro. And so they have like the rights to like use his likeness. And so they have like a generative AI use his voice to respond. So you can be like, and he'll say stuff too. Like there's a funny clip where someone's driving a car and Darth Vader is like, does this Jeep Wrangler meet your needs? Like young Padawan or whatever. It's like fucking hell. And people are like asking him questions and he's like, I do not know the answer to this question, Hatsune Miku. And it's just like, it sounds like a really bored James Earl Jones. It's a nightmare. It's so stupid, man. They had to like hotfix him because he was getting a little too saucy with his responses. But people are still like pushing the envelope and getting him to say fucked up shit. It's so stupid. Just hearing James Earl Jones say Hatsune Miku, I know. There's like another clip I saw where it's like, you have done well, Rainbow Soldier. And he's like, and maybe you like Dark Mercenary will make a fine addition to this squad. It's so bad, man. I hate it. Also, sign out, this is Kricken's wet dream. Do you remember? Oh, yeah, it really is. Like, Jen and I were even talking about that earlier. She's like, that is like the dream for a lot of gamers is like open world Skyrim-esque game, but every NPC is voiced by some stupid fucking AI. And a lot of people would eat that shit up. Maybe this will convince people not to have the stupidest names imaginable. I think Vader's going off of like the names of the skins they're using. So it's even cringier. So it's like whatever battle pass skin you happen to be using. That's what Vader calls you. That's so dumb, man.
This does not make us allies.
I keep getting blades. It's like Doom guy from the franchise Doom. You shall become a fine Sith apprentice. Well done, Commander Basal. You have truly become the #1 victory royale. Now, hit the gritty. Damn, playing as Padme saying Darth Vader be my daddy. Yeah, I wonder if he has like unique context for Star Wars related skins that they added. That'd be funny. Dude, what a fucking that shit is wild. Okay, one more time. Oh man. Also, I just hearing Darth Vader just say the phrase Jeep Wrangler is a true level of hell that I didn't know was possible. And the fact that he calls it Jeep Wrangler because there's a cross-promotional Jeep Wrangler car in Fortnite is so stupid, man. Jeep Wrangler bros, rise up. But don't rise up above speeds of 55 miles per hour because then your alignment will get misaligned and your car will start shaking. Hey, heck, acting like he just saw a Cybertruck. Speaking of Cybertruck, Cybertrucks are in Fortnite too. Can you get Darth Vader to make fun of a Cybertruck? Maybe if you can do that, AI is alright after all. Hey man, when I complete this mission, go ahead and drop a handle as a reward. That'd be pretty great. Thank you so much. What's the easiest way to get Requiem relics? So Requiem relics, I think there's a... That is a good question. Oh god, this guy blew up. So I think they drop from the Kuva Siphon missions. And those show up in the like, I think the alerts. After this, I can look and see. Yeah, but Requiem relics are from like all the Kuva related stuff. Oh, we can look. I got a handle! Well done, Asmongold. You have the best takes this side of the galaxy has ever seen. Thank you for saving me, Master Chief. You remind me of my former master. Yeah, there's going to be some unironic, like, pure hilarious clips that come from the AI stuff. Dude, what a fucking shit show. That's so funny. Oh, yeah. I think it was a T-O-N. I got gloves I can punch people with. That's sick. This guy. I wanted the other weapon, but this will do for now. Alright, let's go look for Requiem relics. If I remember correctly, it is up here. Maybe it's just in alerts. Yeah. So that Kuva Siphon. So yeah. So it's in the alerts category. Kuva Siphons. And then you can see it says you get Kuva and a chance at a Requiem relic. And these roll over every hour. So you could do all of these missions every hour. And that's how you get Requiem relics. This just makes me have even more hope for when Quinn streams something I actually care to watch. Yeah, that's so never. Watch him try Terraria Master Mode next or something. I stumbled upon a subreddit I can't remember what it's called. It's like called Quinn1692 or something. And it's literally a hate subreddit of people who all hate Quinn69. They're like the most bitter people. It's so fucking funny. Like this stupid clown is... If you're watching him right now, guys, he's just fucking farming the normies. He keeps adding cheater mods to his Oblivion playthrough. Certainly, all well-adjusted members of society reside there. The average hate watcher has an IQ well beyond our comprehension. What'd that guy call me? I'm sorry, Blossom. I can't pet you right now. Daddy's got to murder a ghoul. Only from Siphons? Can we have from Fortress too? Ooh, good question. Maybe. We can look at that afterwards. No, don't apologize for being a newbie. Warframe is insanely dense and can be very complex, so no worries. Yeah, I'll look at the Fortress missions right after this too. By the way, if you haven't done this mission, it's one of the unique missions right now. You get a cool... you can keep farming it to get a cool... bladed Tonfa weapon or a sword and shield that's supposed to be really good. So it's only here for this weekend. Make sure you do that if you haven't already. And it's only level 10 to 15, so I think almost anyone can do it. Just be careful, it gives you a rocket launcher that hurts yourself. But bring someone tanky. You're not allowed to use abilities. Yeah, well, let's go look at the fortress levels and see if that does drop relics. I think watching Quinn play Terraria would hurt me deeply. I agree. I think he's done it before. I don't think he finished it, though. I think he bailed. Hate posters are the peak evolution of Hate Watcher. Dude, it's scary. Like I think being a Hate Watcher is kind of cringe, especially if it's like a full-time Hate Watcher. I got the other handle, I think. But like hate posting, like you hate someone, you consume their content, and you talk about it with other people. That's crazy to me. That's a lot of energy. All right, Kuva Fortress. Where is it right now? Here. Yeah, I don't think there's any special thing that... It doesn't indicate that they drop it, so I doubt you get relics from that. I guess there is a chance that maybe like certain mobs can drop a relic or something in the Kuva Fortress, but I don't think so. Moon died on Zenith Seed Master Hardcore. Yeah, I saw the clip of that. That does suck. He took it pretty well, at least initially, from the clip I saw. But yeah, that's literally at the finish line, but it is a crazy fight, so. Is your character fat? She's giga buff. Yep, got both weapons. We're done with that mission now. Yeah, she's like a muscle builder lady. She has cool poses. And then she does her punch pose. The bones are fat. A lot of calcium, baby. That's it. I'm pulling out the Pistler. He's gonna pee on you. The Pistler. Let's do one Pistler mission and we'll call it.
It's that time again, dreamers.
Hazel, get down. Don't climb on that.
That's all we have time for.
The Pistler. Setback, what's your stance when you're pissed? I 100% sit down every time. Unless I'm in public, urinal or something. Then I'll sit down really hard. But yeah, if I'm at home, I just sit down every time. I got sick of cleaning up pee droplets and splash zone spray. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm very pro sit down and pee. I'm not cleaning up piss anymore. In my opinion, it's literally impossible to ensure over the course of even 10 pees that you won't have sort of splash zone issues. I think it's impossible. Maybe my stream of urine is just too strong for Earth's gravity, you know? That could be it. Maybe I'm just too powerful. But maybe for your weaker P streamers, some of them could be in chat. Maybe it's easier to control the flow. But for me personally, I found it easier just to sit. I'm also a sit pisser. Let's go. Well, aren't you like pissing into your ass? Yes, of course. Where else would you piss? And then next you're going to tell me pee isn't stored in the balls. Get a load of this guy. $119.99 mission for the road. I'm gonna need a detailed drawing of Jeebus's anatomy. You and science demand this, I think. Setback, can you draw you sitting on the toilet and pissing? No, I don't think I'll do that. I think I'm going to pass. My ultra-wide monitor isn't long enough to show the length of my P stream.
Make music, and the enemy calls for a song.
The Pistler. The Pistler rides at midnight. But yeah, definitely I recommend almost all dudes. Oh. Basil has parkoured himself in the precarious situation, and Blossom just staring at him in disbelief. Yeah, I recommend all dudes sit down to pee. Because standing up to pee in the shower is gross, guys. I'm using a katana! Look! I'm using a katana, Jeebus. I forgot to equip it, but I had one already. The Pistler!
On top of those scrubbers, you see growth, shoot it.
You can do it, Pistler. Give it your all. Yeah! Oh, God, so bright. I'm so freaking fast right now. It's unreal. Get pissed on. Beam, beam. I need more enemies, please. The Pistler demands sacrifice.
It's working. Hell scrubbers are starting to emerge. I gotta hand it to the little guy. He knows how to talk to the appliances.
Boy band detected. Oh. Yeah, that's probably fine. You ever just pee on a boy band? Oh, I forgot to make sure my pair's on setup too. Whoops. Oh well.
You work for feels better than fame that's handed to you.
Future so bright, I gotta wear shades, baby. Bonk. Maybe I don't run the... Oops. Maybe I don't run the armor stripping modifier. Oh. Oh, I did have my Parazon set up. Cool.
Art imitates life.
Shut up. I got an online CD. Hooray! Yippee!
Hell scrubber ready for you.
I started getting TikToks of this Tarkov streamer, of all things, and he uses like a filter to make himself look like a peanut. But you see his mouth and his eyes. That guy is flawlessly funny. He like constantly makes noises with his mouth, and he has like his game monitor set up, so he is always looking like to the side. And then when he looks at chat, he has like 90-degree turn and look at chat. It's fucking great. It's such a great setup. And he'll just constantly make like stressed out noises when he plays Tarkov, and he just screams at people and like charges them, and he just looks like a fucking peanut the whole time. It's a good setup. I'm sure the 8 other people who still play Tarkov are big fans of him. I'm kidding, it's probably doing fine. But where did they get that art style is all I'm saying. Those extraction shooter games, they like stealing art. Or so I've heard. These guys keep moving around too much. I want to hold down the fort and pee on people, man. Yeah, I get peed on.
Turns out it's not just
We're
house
done.
scrubbers coming out of the rot. There's some stuff we might be interested
I'm gonna get off
What's this?
and go watch more
My eyes is out here on the
Severance.
line too. Marking extraction. Use it when you need it, but only if
Katana. Katana strike. Look how cool John P is with his katana. Block, block. Extra combo attack. Oh, I don't have a combo on this section. I think they're struggling to find out where we are, guys. Don't worry, I'll put up the P signal. Follow my spotlight. The Pistler. Does anyone else pee for 2 minutes in the morning after you wake up? Sometimes I do. I used to actually, years ago, I used to like wake up like 2 or 3 times to pee, and I thought I was just getting old, but it actually stopped happening. I think I was just unironically drinking too much water. Like I would wolf down like 3 of these giant things a day. Now I just do like 2, which is still a lot of water, I think, but.
You exist to strike. You strike to win.
Yes, I leveled up my katana very good. Folded 1,000 times over. Impossible, you say? Impossible is my middle name. First name Kim. Wait, did that joke work? I can't remember. Anyways, thanks so much for watching tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. Probably earlier in the day. We'll probably play some Doom. And, yeah, I'll be on 150% speed. All sliders increased to maximum difficulty. Yeah, kind of a big deal. Thanks so much for watching tonight. Just leaving me? I'm always with you. Right here. I'm a tumor. It's terminal. I'm so sorry. Make sure you get life insurance. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Sorry about the late start, too, and the technical issues. Hopefully they don't happen again tomorrow. I have no idea what caused it, and I have no idea how I fixed it, so that's fun. Love you. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Don't forget to talk to Darth Vader. No orgies! Balkman, by the way.